morning, children. Welcome back to the online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I am Swati, your IT man. Children, in our previous class, we have discussed about certain common functions like auto sum, min, max, average, today, etc. So today, we are going to discuss some more functions and how it functions in the Microsoft Excel. Okay, so let's see one by one. Some of the common functions are sum of range, which gives the sum of a range. And the next one is average. Its purpose is to find the average of a range. And next is odd of number. It returns the number rounded up to the nearest odd integer. Int of number, which rounds a number to the nearest integer. Product of range. It multiplies the value in a range of cells. Round of number, num digit, which rounds a number to the specified digits. EXP of number. EXP means exponent, which returns natural logarithm raised to the power of a number. SQRT of number, which returns a square root. Power of number, power, which returns the result of a number raised to some power. Mode of number divisor, which returns the remainder after a number is divided by the divisor. Children, these are some common functions and its purposes. So children, while doing, please use these functions and check whether you are getting the results. Okay. And the next topic is function library. Children, as we all know, library which contains lots of books, isn't it? Like that, function library which contains lots of functions which are defined in Excel. So here Excel has clubbed all the functions in the function library group under the formulas tab. Here you can see. So you can see all the function from the function library group. Okay. So children, let's discuss two common functions in the math and trick category under the formula tab. Here you can see different types of functions from which we are going to discuss about the LCM and GCD. Okay. So LCM, as you all know, it is the least common multiple of integers. So while using this function, it returns the least common multiple of integers. So children, first you have to open a new worksheet and we will enter 3 integers like this. Okay, in the cells A1, A2 and A3. Now we will select the cell A4 where we want our LCM to be displayed. After that, we will click on the math and trick drop down button in the function library. Here you can see, and from there choose the LCM option. So that you can see this function arguments dialog box. So we will type the cell address in the respective text boxes. A1, A2, A3. Okay. And there you can see the result, which appears near the bottom of the dialog box. Can you see that, children? Yes. And when you click on OK button, you can see that output will appear in the cell A4 just like this. So this is how you use LCM function. And the next is GCD, which calculates the greatest common divisor or highest common factor of 2 or more integers. Okay. So children, first we have to open a new worksheet and we will enter the 3 integers in A1, A2 and A3. And then we will select the cell A4 where we want our GCD to be displayed. Okay. And after that, click on the math and trick drop down button in the function library. It is on the formulas tab. Okay. And choose GCD from that list of options. And then you can see this function argument dialog box.
and we will type A1, A2 and A3 in the number 1, number 2 and number 3 text boxes. And there itself you can see the result, and when you click on the OK button, you can see that GCD in the cell A4. Children, this is how we calculate GCD of 3 numbers. Okay. And next is about insert function, which helps us to create a formula. So for that we have to click on the cell in which that you want to enter a formula, just like this. After that we will click on the insert function button. Here you can see which present on the formulas tab, and you can see this insert function dialog box, and there you can search for a function by just typing a brief description of what you want. Okay, that is in the search for a function text box, you can type that. For example, if you want to add numbers, you can type add numbers in that search for a function text box. It will return the sum function. In the or select a category text box, you can select the category of the function, just like math and trig for GCD function. And if you are not familiar with the categories, you can select all, which will display an alphabetic list of all the functions, just like this. And from there you can select a function. After selecting the desired function from the displayed list, you can click on OK button. And that will open the function arguments dialog box. And there we will enter the cell references or values. And after that we will click on OK button, which will display our result. Okay, so this is how you use insert function to create a formula. Okay, and the next topic, that is the last topic in this chapter, that is formula errors. So children, in Microsoft Excel, if we enter any formula incorrectly, it will display an error message. Okay, and it also helps us to identify and fix the problem. So here you can see some of the common errors. In the first one, that is the error which occurs if the column is not having enough space to accommodate the value. Okay, and next time when you are working with Microsoft Excel, if you see this error, which means the column is not having enough space. Okay, so just increase the space so the error will go. Okay, and the next error, it occurs if the formula is used incorrectly. Okay, and the third one, it occurs if the formula contains an invalid argument. And the fourth one, that is the error which occurs if the number is divided by a 0 or an empty cell. Okay. Children, today we have discussed about some common functions used in Microsoft Excel. So children, read the textbook thoroughly, attend the review test and send your answers, write down the notes and learn it well. Okay. So we will see in our next class with a new chapter. Till then, take care. Bye.